Hi friends, previously we have read the data from an Excel file and by using read Excel and created a data frame, and from the data frame we can analyze the data, take the data output based on our requirement and create another Excel file by using two Excel function. This Excel file we can read about the different options available and how you will take the data out. And similarly the read Excel you can have also read SQL, read JSON, and the data can be outputted to JSON, to SQL, to a database or anything else also you can do. Now we'll learn more about to Excel. We are in our Google Colab platform. So we have already studied, we have discussed that how we to use this platform and all. Here first we are importing our Pandas library PD. Next line, or I will start a new code block here. Next line I will create the data frame df equal to pd dot read Excel. But before that I have to upload my Excel file. So here it is my drive. So here I will upload student. This is my file. Open. Okay, here it wants me that this will be available in this session only. Once I log out or close the session, this uploaded files will be deleted. Okay. Now here the student Excel is there. So I am saying read Excel. The file name I am giving student.xlsx. So I have created the data frame now. Now what I will do, let me just print df.head. This is for checking only. I am creating data frame and this data frame I will be using. Okay, it has come up. So these 5 records I will take it and write it to Excel to create another Excel file, because what I am going to do is, let me close this. I will, instead of printing, I will create a second data frame df2. This equal to head means I am taking the 5 rows from the top, creating another data frame. Then I am going and that data frame I am using to create my Excel file. So what I will write is df2 dot to Excel. Now here what I am going to do is student2 dot xls. Okay, so what I am saying, use these 5 rows and create the Excel file using to Excel. Here I am using it. Now let's just run this. Fine, there is no error. So here it is available. Now let me just refresh this. I can see here student2. I can download it and check it. But what we will do is, because every time we have to keep on changing now to understand all the options of the to Excel. So we'll use our, every time I have to download it, then open it and thing. For that we will go to our local machine, use the Visual Studio Code and work on it. We are in our Visual Studio Code and the same code we are running it here. Read Excel, creating the head means top 5 records only. Then to Excel I am printing. Here I am giving the path. It is in my C drive, directory name is data, and inside that I am creating student2 and I am reading it from same place and student XLS is there. I am just running this. Let's go there and open our student2. Here it is. Opened it. You can see there are only the 5 records are there. In our created Excel file, Pandas add the index column. We can say don't add your index also. So for that we will say index equal to false, because by default it is true. So now what happens, once the data frame is created, there will not be any index column. So let's just go there again. Student2, let's see this. Here is no index column is at the left side. So directly it starts from the ID. While creating the data frame, it uses all the columns. Now I can specify that don't use all columns, use these columns only. Columns equal to, I'll give a list here. So I am saying now, list. I am saying use the ID column and then use the name column. These two only you use and create my Excel file. So for that I will run this. Fine, let's go here, same student2. You can see now there is a ID column and name column, because I have not kept the index as false. So the here this is added. I can give my own column names. I'm prepared a list here. So you can see my heads, it's a list, and my ID, my name, my class, all the columns, 5 columns, I have given my own names. Just by adding a my to it. So now what I am going to do is I will specify that header equal to my head. That's all. That means I am saying that use this as your headers. So that's all. Let's just run this. Yeah. Now let me go here, open it. Student 2. Now here it is. My ID, my name, my class. All my headers are added. Let me remove this here. Now what I am going to do is rows and columns. Now by default you must have seen that the new file student2 XLS, the top left corner it starts. I can specify, say I want some message to be given at the top. So I can specify let the data frame data goes to some other different row and column. It starts from there. So start row, I can say start row equal to anything I can give 3. So and the start call column where it should start, let's give it as 2. So now what happens, it will not start from 0 0 or the top left. Fine, let's go here and see. You can see here it has left all this blank and started from here. If you have worked in Excel, you must know there is an option of freezing the pans. So you can, the top row or left side column 1 or 2 will be freezed, so that will not scroll. For that purpose, to check it, we can also, while creating, we can freeze the pans. But for that, what I'll use a longer, means I will not go for the head only. I will say df. So now it has a 35 rows, all the rows. So I am not using the 5 rows only. Now here I am saying freeze pans. Here I have to give a tuple. I am giving 1, means top row freeze and 5 columns you freeze. We have total 6 columns. So I am saying up to 5th column you freeze, and the 1 means the first row. So let's save this, run it once. Fine, our student 2 is created. Now it is here. So now lot of rows, 35. So now I am using the scroll bar and scrolling. You can see the top row is freezed. It is not moving, that first row. Now similarly, if I am moving across this line, you can see first up to the mark column it is freezed and only the gender column is moving. Now let me specify the sheet name. So I'll remove this, and here I am saying sheet name. Now what is the sheet name? My sheet _1. This is the worksheet inside our workbook. So this is the worksheet. Multiple sheets also we can add. So I have saved this, running it again. Okay, I have left it open. So I had to close it first, otherwise permission. Okay, now let me, fine, it is, now let me go there and watch what it is. Yeah, you can see here my sheet 1 is created here. That's all, friends. Hope you have understood how to transfer data from our data frame to a Excel file. So some more options are also there. We'll learn those things while working on the dates and all. When you different date columns are also we can format it. But one thing is there are different ways to take the data, right? It is not that the only Excel file. There are like JSON and CSV files. Then from the clipboard also we can import it and export it also. So when both we can do, similarly the most important thing is how we will take out a data from a database like SQL or SQLite and all, and again take out and submit it also. So we can append it or insert it into a database, and based on the database outputs we can create the data frame. That part also we'll learn. My request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we upload our tutorials. We frequently do that also. And if you have any doubts, suggestions, questions, put it in the comment section below. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.